Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Jen Sorensen and we are getting close to wrapping up our Spring Fling Soap Series at the end of this month. And I can't do a Spring Fling Soap Series without, say that 5 times fast, without highlighting some of the wildflowers and the greenery that starts to appear as spring emerges. So that's really the inspiration behind this soap today. I wanted something that was going to be very cheerful. You know, I pulled out my cheery spring quilt here to go along with it, but I really wanted something that was going to elicit the feel of just brightness, because with spring you start to approach Easter, and this isn't an Easter soap at all, but you start to get some of that brightness, the color, the drab that's all like brown and white and blah of the winter starts to disappear, and you start to see hints of life. And I think those hints of life is really what the essence of this soap is all about. So, you know, let me know if you think that I captured that, and to see if I really did. Let's go jump into the video right now to see how I made the soap, and I'll meet you right back here to wrap things up. All right, it may be gray, dreary, and raining out, but you know what that means? That we're gonna get some spring flowers soon, and that is what is going to inspire our soap today. I have this beautiful fragrance oil that is inspired by wildflowers. So I just added in my lye water and sodium lactate mixture into my oils with kaolin clay and some coconut milk. So let's blend this up quickly and we will keep moving. All right, that was quick and painless. Now we've got to divide and conquer to make our wildflowers, because, I mean, come on. Wildflowers, first thing I think of is pink in terms of flowers. So this is a neon, it is tickled pink. I've got a grape ape here, and I've just dispersed these colors in a little bit of olive oil. And then I have some bright yellow raincoat here, which this is just so bright and cheery. So I got those three, and I'm gonna take that out for a second. I don't know if I'm gonna need that anymore, so I'll put that off to the side. Let us pour into our containers here. I want pretty much equal amounts. We'll see. And I'm probably overfilling these because I am going to need to add a little fragrance oil, but you know what? I like to live dangerously, right? So let me kind of incorporate these colors just a touch before we add any fragrance. See how this yellow comes together here. Lovely. You know, you probably got a little bit of transformation there. All right. Whoop. Overflow. This is why I always keep my microfiber towels handy. So our yellow is mixed up pretty good. We've got our neon pink, which is just so bright and cheery. And I need this on a very drab day like today. And then our bright purple, I thought would be really nice as well. And I just thought these are gonna complement what we're gonna put in our main body of the soap, which is a combination of Let Us Entertain You and Radioactive. So 2 different greens, more Let Us Entertain You than Radioactive. And I am prepared for this to kind of get a little more olivey than it's going to look, but you guys know right now greens act funky, and if you're new here, well, guess what? Greens act funky in soap until it is fully saponified, which is when the chemical process of the lye combining with the oils completes. Get that in the sink. Okay, so let's see how this looks. Trying to see if I'm going to need to blend or not. Scrape down the sides. Okay. And I'm just scraping down the sides because otherwise I've got little white bits in there because it hasn't, from when I poured it off, and it hasn't incorporated. Let's see how this is looking. All right, I am happy with that. It's gonna turn into kind of a brighter but softer green, and I think that's gonna work really well against these three complementary colors. Fragrance oil time. I really hope this behaves. Florals sometimes have a tendency of misbehaving. This is a meadow grass and wildflowers, which is really inspiring this entire color scheme. So we've got our grass here. We're gonna put almost all of the fragrance oil. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. And now let's make sure we've got some behavior going here. All right, that seems to have incorporated. I'm gonna stir it a little bit more. I wanna make sure I'm not getting any ricing, that it's not thickening up too much on me. All right. We're behaving so far. We may get some thickening here and there. Ooh, this smells nice. Okay, so let me describe the fragrance to you. Off the bat, I'm getting the grassy notes with the floral kind of behind it. So I would call this definitely a bit more of the earthy. And look, what's interesting is this color has changed and gotten more olivey with the fragrance oil. That's interesting. All right, let's keep stirring these just a little bit. I really want to make sure that that fragrance oil is throughout the entire mixture. Okay, this is pretty good. I'm happy. So far, these colors are looking pretty good. The fragrance oil, for something with some floral notes, not bad at all. All right, let's get these off to the side, because we're gonna pour in, I'm thinking, I'm gonna pour in the entirety of this green into our brambleberry mold. This is a 5-pound mold, which means it holds 5 pounds of mixture. Not that the mold weighs 5 pounds. All right, and I'm gonna try and scrape this pretty darn clean here if I can. Get everything in. We want the green to be the predominant color here. I am shocked so far that I've not gotten this all over the mold as I pay attention to where I'm scraping within the container and the actual pouring of this. Okay, let's see what we can keep getting out of here. Because I mean, every scoop I get, like just that little bit there, that's probably a couple washes of your hands or something. We want to get as much out as we can, because that also means less for me to clean. And if you've been around any number of times here, you know I hate to clean. I hate to clean, I hate to do the dishes, but here we are. Okay, now I think let's start with the purple. And we are just gonna do some drops here. And I'm holding this kind of middle to the top, kind of not, I like some thin swirls, and I did about half of that. Let's do yellow. All right. And I'm not doing anything too fancy here. I'm just kind of dropping, because I want this to look like wildflowers in a field. And let's just repeat that. Let's start on this end. Ooh, look at that top. How fun that is. All right, I need to know, do you have a green thumb, or are you like me and are you just black thumb? You can't keep things alive when you may need people to help you keep greenery, florals from just ending up brown. Okay. Now let's scrape out the top here. Not the top, let's scrape out these containers for the top. Get these all in. Love having some fun colors on top. Excellent. There's a lot of pink showing, so I might put the pink on next as a way to cover some of it up with the yellow that I have left. Because that probably has enough contrast between what's left. Okay. Got that good. Yeah, let's do the pink next. I love how bright these are. Try and cover up some of that green, but it's okay if some of the green pops through. All right. Try and clean these containers good. Yeah, I always forget to water my plants. I just don't think about it. So I need things that are really low maintenance. Succulents, I've kept a number of succulents alive, but I've also not kept succulents alive. Air plants, I've done okay with some, but eventually I still forget that they sometimes need water. Every now and then. So, yeah. I did keep a poinsettia alive for like 3 months that I got for my birthday in December. That was pretty cool. It's like, oh, hey, I didn't kill this entirely. All right, this, yeah, good decision to put the yellow on after. That pink, get some good contrast here. Yeah. This is gonna be really interesting to cut into. I love cutting into greens to see what the heck happens. Whoop. We'll clean that up. Okay. And this is, I think this might be my first time combining those two greens, the radioactive and the Let Us Entertain You. All right, let me just clean that up just a touch. There we go. All right, this is bringing me some joy on a otherwise very drab day. All right, and now let's just use, here it is. Here's what I use to mix my greens. I'm gonna wipe it off, just a little rag here, and we'll do a nice swirl. Wow, look at the way that looks. Okay, that is really nice. Wow, I'm happy with that. Okay, I think that's gonna look really nice when we cut into it. So here's what I'm gonna do. No glitter, nothing like that. I don't think it needs it because that top is really just so striking. Rubbing alcohol, and we will wait to cut into this about 24 hours or so, and then we'll see what it looks like, so stick around. Look at these colors. I am so happy I added a little bit of neon to that green because the Let Us Entertain Us can be a little bit mellow at times, and just these colors. Look at that. Obsessed with that. All right, super happy with how it looks on top, but let's cut into it and see how that drop worked. Did I get it down deep enough? I don't know. We'll find out as we cut because you really only see the colors on top here. And everything else looks green on the side. Now, to be fair, that would kind of look like a field of wildflowers. Ooh, okay. That looks cute from the end. I like that. Let's go into the middle here. Ooh, I like this. Yeah, this is pretty much exactly what I wanted, which is really good. Love that. Smells really subtle. Like I'm getting slight notes of grassiness. I think the florals come out just a touch more right now, but we'll see how it cures. I'm smelling it again. Yeah, it's really an interesting scent because I do get kind of both the grassy notes and the florals. It's just a really pretty spring scent. And I'm really happy, ooh, I like those, with how that drop turned out. It just, I wanted something a little bit subtle. We'll go down here for this one. And I wanted it to really look like wildflowers on top of a field. Ooh, that one's fun. All right, why don't I check in? Oh, I like this one. I like that one. Look at those little subtle swirls. I'll check in really soon to let you know how the scent evolves and if the colors change. I'm not expecting them to, but overall, I mean, that's super cute. All right, I am in love with these colors. Kind of has like an Eastery spring vibe, like Easter eggs kind of hint to it. Really glad I added just a touch of the neon green to the Let Us Entertain You for this green, because I think it really makes these colors pop and just gives it that nice spring-like look, feel. Yeah, the scent screams spring to me. I get the floral notes are kind of up front and center, and then you get that greenery towards the end to really balance it out. I like it a lot. I mean, if you can't tell, I've pulled out one of my spring quilts that I love to have around to bring out that cheeriness, and because you want flowers now. This is a time when the buds are starting to pop up and you're starting to see the daffodils and the tulips, and wildflowers may start to bloom. Which, do you have any near your house? Because I don't really have any around me, and maybe I should get some wildflower seeds and put some out. But anyway, I am rambling on. Yeah, I really like this scent. It smells really nice. We have only one more soap left in our Spring Fling Soap Series, so stick around to see that. And we will reveal what our Disney theme is for the month of April, which I'm excited about. I think you are going to really enjoy it. It's something a little different, but you know, I think we're gonna go down a fun path with that one. So definitely subscribe, give this a thumbs up to see what we're gonna do there. Otherwise, I hope this inspired you to go out, create something beautiful, because you know, it's springtime. We might be able to do some stuff outside a little bit more, especially up here in the Northeast. But until next time, I hope you have a fantastic day. I will see you real soon.